super popular product here at Bazez is actually our Flaunt-it Lift, and it's essentially a large nipple cover that has a clear flap at the top that helps to elevate and hold your breast. So what we want to do is peel off the plastic protection, but keep it somewhere safe because it's needed to protect the longevity of your glue. And you want to place it over the front top of your chest, so not tucked from underneath. I understand some women's nipples are quite low. You don't need to center the nipple directly in between, so that way it's all the way under and it's trying to tuck and lift and pull. Just put it over the top. It should cover that nipple, even if it is a little bit lower. Press it down firmly around the shape of your chest, grab your flap and just lift it to a position that's comfortable for the flap to hold. Depending on your breast weight, you don't want it to be pulling too much where your flap's not able to hold that pressure. So we want to find that sweet spot that's just going to lift and elevate your bust roughly 2 to 4 centimeters, depending on the weight of your chest. We also have many clients that like to wear their Flaunt-it Lift to the side. So what they do is they place it over the front of their chest and they actually use it to pull and separate their chest so they're not getting that center cleavage, and they wear it to the side, and it helps to also give them a sculpted look, especially when they're very cleavage heavy from the center. So I mean, you can use this product for many different ways, but it is quite versatile, and I suppose that's why it definitely is quite a popular product. But you can turn them in ways, you can have them more sitting out ways, so you just need to adjust that flap where it's going to sit comfortable under your clothing, and also that where that flap's going to hide. So keep in mind that there is a flap, so you want to kind of make sure your fabric is thick enough to cover over. You can use double-sided tape to hold your fabric in place, so that way that flap's not going to appear, and it is clear anyway, so it's not very obvious if it does show through a little bit. I can't stress enough about how important skin prep is, especially when using any adhesive, and especially the Flaunt-it Lift, because you want it to give some elevation to your chest. So any skin moistures, any natural oils that are still left on your skin, even if you're hot, humid or sweaty, that's going to affect your glue. The best time to use any adhesive, especially when you want lift, and that's whether you're using the breast tape, the Flaunt-it Lift, the breast enhancer insert, something where you've got to lift some weight, you want to make sure your skin is super prepped. And how I would do that is shower, give you a gentle exfoliation if needed, and make sure your skin is super dry. As soon as you've come out of the shower and you're super dry, your skin is going to attach to that adhesive quite strong, so that glue is not going to go anywhere. It's going to create a perfect seal around, so no sweat and moisture can get in and affect the glue as well. And you're going to notice that you're going to get a whole day's wear out of your product. So another thing as well is don't keep readjusting your product. If you keep peeling your product off and on and trying to find that, you know, that perfect spot, you're collecting dead skin cells, and your glue is going to be not as strong as when you first applied it to your skin, and you're going to notice there's a difference. You need to wash it, let it dry, and try again, because the glue collects tiny dead skin cells and it weakens its strength. So we want to make it rejuvenate it again and make it strong again. You need to wash it and wait for it to dry, and then you can apply again. If your skin is sweaty in any way, shape or form, it's not going to grip to you. So if you're trying to apply it whilst being hot and sweaty, it's not going to work. I really suggest you have a fan or a towel and really dry yourself before putting an adhesive on. Once it's on, sweat and moisture shouldn't affect it. But the key is making sure beforehand your skin is super prepped. So it does do quite a lot of things. It's definitely a crowd pleaser, so hope you enjoy it.